Hey guys, I'm HV. This is Dr. Pink, and today's topic is basic rock guitar riffs. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and also join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy with a free member account or a premium member account. So what are we talking about today? I show you the last of the last steps of going through all the basic rock guitar riffs. Then you're able to play something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so on. So we're going step by step from the very beginning till to this. It's not so hard as it seems, but it's also not so easy as you might think. So even if you're already doing quite well on rock guitar, check out this tutorial. Let's get started. Okay guys, this example I'm showing you is in the key of E, which is probably the most used key in rock guitar. But you can also do the same technique on any other key, just the open string stuff. Probably not, but yeah, well, you will see. So we're doing a typical rock guitar progression, starting with E to G to A to E. So we're doing 0. Here's the G, here's the A, but it's also the open A string. So we're using open, but also here then in the 5th fret. So now we just play the power chords with two notes, the root and the 5 here, E5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The G is like this. You put your middle finger here. A string is damped, and then play it till the G string. The A, you have the low E string damped, finger in the 2nd fret on the D string, and A here. To E. So this is the typical chords with open strings, okay? So 1, and now you make 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The challenge is that you hit only the strings you're supposed to hit. It looks easy, but you know, you can do a lot of noise which is supposed not to be. In one trick for beginners which might help: don't put the distortion up too high, then you have a little bit buffer zone for little mistakes, that it doesn't make so much noise. Okay, so that's the 1, 2. Then the second part will be C5. Then we go here, 3rd fret, 5th fret, index, ring finger, C5, and D5 here. Open string, open D string, and 2nd fret here on the G string. Back to E5. So the first challenge is just to play these chords in a timely correct manner. Then it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Okay, so that's really basic power chords, all types of with open strings, also the way you need to grab, and also the G, which has a special position in all this. Now we do the same thing again, but now we're using these power chords for G instead of this one we make here, 3rd fret, 5th fret, A here instead of down here with open string, because this way you can also transpose this to other keys. Okay, so 5th fret, 7th fret. Okay, the C will be here now. The D instead of here is here, 5th fret, and the low E goes up here. Is now up here, the same like this. Okay, and here you see the chords which work for any key, like, and then you can put this on any key, but I'm just showing it here in E. So this version works for any key. The open string version works only for E, okay? So let's do this now. Sounds a bit different, but the same story in green. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yo. Okay, so that was quite easy. Now we're making, first we had 2 voice power chords, now we double up, we make 3 voice power chords. The same thing again, but now we do on the G, on the A, and on this one here. And you do this, you make a little borrow here. Here a little borrow. Here you make the borrow with the ring finger. And the D. And now we do the same thing as more punch and more power with 3 voice power chords. Same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so on. Good. Now the next thing is do the proper damping. So 1, 2, 3. You damp on count 4. And then you move to the next chord. That you have to do especially when you have higher distortion levels. You select this technique. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, or also you can also move up here. Same thing. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I mean, you can choose either. When you can use open strings, use open strings, but it only happens in E, in A, or in D. Or you can also use the other ones. It doesn't really make a difference. A little bit, of course, but it's good to have both. So let's do this now. Damping on count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yo. Cool stuff. Good. Now what's next? I missed something on the where are the 4 string? Oh, those are one I skipped. Okay, now we go to a basic rhythm. That will be this one here. Now we do 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, and you stop on 2 and 2 and you attack again. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Okay, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3, 4. And so on. The damping, just go down with your hand with this part of your hand and just do proper damping. You always do downstrokes here. Okay. Now, you already noticed probably the stopping on 4 is missing. Now we do same thing again. Now we do the stop on 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And then something new. We do an anticipation on 4 and. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, Then we hold it 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. So then we hold it till the next thing. Let's do this figure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. The proper damping technique is really important, that you really use this part of your picking hand that is just stopped and really on time, because when you work with delays, I have switched it off now, it will also make a attack with the delay, you know. Yeah. So now we're soon there where we want to be. These were all basic techniques. Now comes the last technique, palm mute. Put your hand back here. Again, with this part has to be somewhere here. And when it's too far here, no tone, too far back, no damping somewhere. You need to find a position. Now I would recommend you use the 3 voicings, and then you just attack through and 8 notes. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. The thing is, when you change the chords, you don't really change the position of the hand. So 1 and 2 and 3. But you need to follow the chords, so that looks easier than it is. And there's a trick to make it sound cooler. You make 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And on 4 and you remove the damp position. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. With a rotation, you remove the damping position. You hold it till 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1. Then you go back in the position. And this way, a normal damping line sounds really cool, just with opening the damping position on a 4 and then holding it till 1 end. Let's see how that sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you use these ones here with the root note on the A string, what I sometimes do, which I did just now, I use 4 voicings, and then you make a barre here, 3, 3, barre here. Has a really cool effect. But you can also use the normal. You can use these or the other one. And on the E5 you can use the open E string. Okay? So, now we're literally done. Now we make a combination out of damping and this rotation. We make so you 1 and on the 2 you make the rotation. 1 and 2 and 3 and and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we make the anticipation on 4 ends as additional. And that's quite complex now, but if you did the steps till now, it should work. So 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3. See, you just make the rotation and open the damping position. Okay, and then the second part you can do without the anticipation. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. Second part, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Oh, here we make it 1 and 2 and 3 and on 3 and again 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we remove this on 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again. Yo guys, these were the basic rock guitar riffs. Really basic, but this technique has to be as precise as possible. And this leads to all other more complex rock guitar riffs. And the key of everything is your picking hand. Everybody thinks it's the left hand, but you have to be really precise. And even the first exercise where you just have to attack the chords are not so easy, because you need to attack exactly the strings which are asked for. First only 2, then 3, or even 4. You know? That's basically the key. And then also the proper damping technique with palm mute and this rotation of the picking is really essential, that you know that you're gonna get in a relaxed position. And also attack the right strings is really the key to everything. So it's not so easy as you might think. Even the chords seem to be easy. Picking and is hard. So I've written down all exercises for you guys. 4 pages, holy crap. Was quite some work. It's available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy, plus this backing track, which you can use exactly for these exercises. Works really cool. It's more fun to work with the backing track. Please join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy with a free member account, but in order to download this stuff, you need a premium member account. So, what else to say? Ming Dr. Pinkor saying goodbye.